Hey guys, it's Julia and welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be doing the New York Times by the book tag. I will have the creator and all the questions in the down bar below so that if you guys are interested you can check those things out. I was not personally tagged by anybody, but I just wanted to do this tag, so let's jump right into it. Question 1. What book is currently on your nightstand? The book that I'm currently reading is A Natural History of Dragons by Marie Burnett. So far it's really interesting. I'm only about 60 pages in, but it's kind of a slower paced book. It kind of reads almost like a classic in my opinion, so it's taking me a bit longer than I would have liked, but it's really enjoyable and I really like the main character at this point, so yeah. Question number 2. What was the last truly great book that you read? For this, I'm going to be going with Salt to the Sea by Rita Sepetys. If you guys have seen my most recent wrap-up video, you know how much I love this book. I just can't comprehend. So I just kind of can't comprehend everything, but it was such a great book. I would highly recommend it. It's a YA historical fiction novel. So if you could meet any writer, dead or alive, who would you meet? Meet an author that is deceased, I would pick Dickens, because I just want to have a nice chat, you know? But if I would meet an author alive, it'd gotta be Stephen King, because yes. What book would we maybe be surprised to find on your shelf? I was really unsure of what question to go for this, because I don't know what you'd be surprised by, but I guess 50 Shades maybe? I don't know. Question number 5 is, how do you organize your personal library? It changes all the time. I constantly reorganize my shelves, but I have a Stephen King shelf / some other horror authors up there. I have a Cassandra Clare shelf. I have a classic shelf. I have a bunch of paperback shelves, and then a bunch of hardcover shelves, and then a bunch of series shelves, and then a manga and graphic novel shelf. There you go. Have you always meant to read but haven't gotten around to it yet? I'm going to be going with the second Harry Potter book, and I read book 1 for the first time last September, and I just haven't gotten around to continuing, and there's so much hype for the series that it is terrifying. But I did really enjoy book 1. It's just I don't know. I don't know. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So disappointed, overrated, just not that good. What book did you feel like you were supposed to like that you didn't like, or do you remember the last book that you put down without finishing? And I didn't give up on this book yet, but Pride and Prejudice. I read about 98 pages of it. I was doing a buddy read of it. I just wasn't that into it. I did start it during exam times, which was not a good idea. And I was buddy reading it with a friend, and we were talking about it. It's my Instagram friend, my Bookstagram buddy, so I'll have her links down below, but I just didn't like this that much, and I still haven't finished it, so I can't say for sure, but it just wasn't my thing. I didn't really like Jane Austen's writing that much. I know it's a really unpopular opinion, so I don't mean to offend anyone who loves her, which is everyone, but the writing wasn't really my thing. But I do want to pick up more books by her, and I do want to get back to this eventually, but I only made it about 100 pages in, so yeah. What kind of stories are you drawn to, or which ones do you stay clear of? I'm drawn to anything horror related or anything Stephen King, and basically anything dark, anything mental illness related. I get drawn to those two kind of things especially. What do I draw away from? I don't know, fantasy maybe, huh? If it required the president to read one book, what would it be? This I had no idea either, but I'm just gonna go with a book that I personally really enjoyed and that I thought was really insightful. It's a memoir. It's Brain on Fire by Susanna K. Halen that I talk about all the time, but it was really great, really insightful, really beautifully done. I just adored it, so yeah. And question 10 is, what book do you plan on reading next? And I'm going to be going with Moby Dick by Herman Melville, and me and Sajid from Books on My Social Life are going to start buddy reading this on the 7th, which I'm pre-filming, so this video is not going to go up for a little while. So I might have already finished this, I might be reading it, I don't know. But yeah, so I really hope to get to this soon, see how it is, see how I like it. Hopefully I can finish it, even though it's massive and it's a classic, so we'll see how that goes. And there you guys have it. That was the New York Times by the book tag, and I will be tagging some people. Basically I tagged Blair from Blair's Books, Sajid from Books on My Social Life, and Jay from Captured in Words. Thank you guys all so much for watching again. Let me know your thoughts down below. I know I said a lot of unpopular opinions. Is that bug inside? I know I said a lot of unpopular opinions, so I don't mean to take offense to things you love or things you don't love. Just accept my opinion. And so, yes, I will see you guys soon with a new video. Bye.